Hey, Joe. Hey, Nicole. Miss, you're on fire.
Very original. No, I do not want to stop, drop, and roll with you.
No, your book is on fire.
Oh my God.
Alcohol and flames, they like each other. Cold days.
Kelly Jones.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's lesson. I am Jules, your English coach, and I am excited to take you on a journey through the new historical romantic comedy drama Fly Me to the Moon. This film offers a wonderful opportunity to enhance your listening skills and expand your vocabulary. Whether you are here to improve your English or to enjoy a great story, you are at the right place. The film is set in the 1960s, a time marked with a heated space race between the US and the Soviet Union. Before we start, let me explain how this lesson will flow. First, you're going to watch the clip with subtitles. Then, you learn all about the important vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. And finally, we'll test your comprehension by doing short interactive exercises. Let's dive in.
First week as manager, Stu. Doesn't sound like it's going great.
So either our meters are off or there's a breach in one of the tanks, but there's no protocol for this. And we can't source the leak because it's
Liquid hydrogen. It's colorless and odorless. Everybody out, let's go! Reed, Kyle, pencils down. It could be burning and we wouldn't know it. Find a door. Come on, run! No walking.
What's he doing? Is he cleaning?
No, it's an old school leak detection process.
It's a broom.
Stu, you're better than this. Come on, straw plus liquid hydrogen equals...
All right, we're good. Don't worry about it. Come on, we got work to do. Let's go. The new protocol is the broom method. We need a new broom.
So either our meters are off or there's a breach in one of the tanks, but there's no protocol for this.
Either or is a conjunction used to present two options or alternatives. It's a way to show that there are two possibilities and at least one of them is true or acceptable. We usually use it like this: either plus option 1 plus or plus option 2.
It's either me or the movers, and at least I know where my hands have been.
Right? It's either it's good or it's bad, or it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. It's on or it's off. That's how it goes.
Now you can either sign it or you can lie under oath that this isn't true.
Which means that either you're saving for retirement or you're in deep with the wrong people.
Banks will think we're either high or having a stroke.
Make sure to stress the words either and or slightly to emphasize the options. Either can be pronounced as either or either. Both are correct. Breach. Breach is a break or gap, particularly in a tank.
They had some kind of a computer breach there this morning.
You will not do it, Malcolm, because that is a breach of protocol.
Code red, we have a breach.
Which is it, security breach or precautionary measure?
There's been a breach at the Raft prison.
And we can't source the leak because it's
Liquid hydrogen. It's colorless and odorless. Everybody out, let's go! Reed, Kyle, pencils down. It could be burning and we wouldn't know it. Find a door.
If something is colorless or odorless, it means it has no color and no smell. The suffix less is used in English to create adjectives that indicate the absence of something. You need to attach the suffix less to the end of noun to form an adjective. Let's look at some other examples of word building with suffix less.
I felt hopeless.
An endless parade of parties and cotillions, yachts and polo matches.
You're as fearless as the gods.
Oh no, Jonathan, not another worthless trinket.
I have never seen her speechless.
Let's look at another interesting phrase, pencils down. Pencils down is a command often used in schools to stop writing. Here, used to stop any other activities.
Come on, run! No walking.
What's he doing? Is he cleaning?
No, it's an old school leak detection process.
It's a broom.
Stu, you're better than this. Come on, straw plus liquid hydrogen equals...
All right, we're good. Don't worry about it. Come on, we got work to do. Let's go.
If you say that something is an old school, it means something referring to traditional methods.
I am serious. This is old school.
It's probably mostly up here anyway. Old school, you know.
No phone. He's old school.
Yeah.
This is old school beautiful.
Debs, I need you to find the backpacks in any old school books.
In this scene, talking about leak detection process, the scientists mean a method used to find leaks. Straw. Straw is a thin tube used for drinking, but in this context, it likely refers to a broomstick. Let's look at some grammar points in this clip. To describe actions happening at the moment of speaking, characters use present continuous tense, like
Doesn't sound like it's going great. Doesn't sound like it's going great.
What's he doing? Is he cleaning? What's he doing? Is he cleaning?
to express ability, possibility, permission, or obligation, you need to use modal verbs, like in our examples.
And we can't source the leak. And we can't source the leak.
Be burning, we would be burning.
To give commands or instructions in English, we use imperative, which means we do not use subject in this sentence.
Everybody out, let's go! Could be burning, we wouldn't know it.
This phrase is also interesting to analyze its pronunciation. The D sound in could is often softened or dropped, making it sound like could be. The B sound in be connects mostly to be in burning, making it flow as one phrase, be burning. We also have here weak forms, less stressed version of words often used in connected speech. Could. This often sounds like could instead of the full could. And this can be pronounced more like and or even an in connected speech. In day-to-day speech, we don't usually use the full forms, but the contractions. When words are shortened, combining sounds to make speech quicker and more fluid. Wouldn't. This contraction of would not combines into wouldn't. Let's watch and analyze one more significant scene from the movie.
Oh, wow. You recovered after that one. Does it bother you that a room dies every time you walk into it?
You're supposed to stay on your side.
I missed you. I'd like you to approve our new ad campaigns.
Why don't you sidestep me like you did last time?
I apologize for blindsiding you with the interviews. I have a fix for our money problem.
Well, your apology is rejected, and so is whatever this is.
Omega.
Look, this isn't Madison Avenue. We don't pay for this stuff.
No, it's cost-free. The brands get a tie-in money can't buy, and NASA works its way into the minds of everyday people.
A watch ad. That's your big idea?
Ready? Toothpaste. Tang. The energy breakfast drink chosen for Apollo astronauts on their trip to the moon.
Moon coupons.
What? My personal favorite? Fruit of the Loom, right? The guys got to wear something under those big suits, don't they?
NASA, like Fruit of the Loom. Look, I am not turning this ship into a flying billboard, no matter how much you want it to happen. And, by the way, we don't have time to test all this before liftoff.
We don't have to send any of this up into space as long as we say it went.
Oh, so you're gonna lie?
It's called selling. We're not lying to the customer. We're changing the way they think.
No, it's called lying. Everyone is just a customer to you, huh? Look, I know that you're a big old fancy ad shark and everything, but NASA's not something that you sell with a jingle and a slogan. You do not know who we are.
Yep. Okay. Who's Margaret Hamilton?
Who?
Does it bother you that a room dies every time you walk into it?
You're supposed to stay on your side.
This line is a dramatic and somewhat poetic way of saying that someone has a negative impact on their surroundings. It's suggesting that their presence is so overwhelming or unpleasant that it figuratively kills the energy or mood of the room. It's a strong expression emphasizing how their mere entrance can bring down the atmosphere, making everything feel lifeless or tense. Bother. Bother means to cause someone to feel worried or upset. Let's look at some examples. Living on my own has never bothered me. I don't care if he doesn't come. It doesn't bother me. Sidestep. If you sidestep, you avoid something, usually by moving sideways or metaphorically avoiding an issue.
What I want you to do is sidestep a little bullshit bureaucracy and help someone stay alive.
You sidestep over to your left, face down on the ground, arms out to the side.
And then it was really hard to sidestep that duty thing.
We're telling you to sidestep it. To take an emotional problem and sidestep it by turning it into a mechanical problem.
In this episode, Kelly wants to apologize for blindsiding Cole, which means to surprise someone in a way that is unpleasant or difficult to deal with. Let's look at some other examples.
Finally, to Matthew Berger, blindsiding us with his donation to build the entire cognitive behavioral therapy unit.
This time I'm blindsiding you.
Because you think you know things? But then life has a way of blindsiding you.
Well, your apology is rejected, and so is whatever this is.
Omega.
Look, this isn't Madison Avenue. We don't pay for this stuff.
No, it's cost-free. The brands get a tie-in money can't buy, and NASA works its way into the minds of everyday people.
A watch ad. That's your big idea?
When Cole says this isn't Madison Avenue, he refers to advertising industry named after a street in New York City known for its ad agencies. Cost-free. If something is cost-free, it doesn't cost you any money. Tie-in. Tie in a connection or association with something for promotional purposes.
Look, I am not turning this ship into a flying billboard, no matter how much you want it to happen. And, by the way, we don't have time to test all this before liftoff.
We don't have to send any of this up into space as long as we say it went.
Oh, so you're gonna lie?
It's called selling. We're not lying to the customer. We're changing the way they think.
No, it's called lying. Everyone is just a customer to you, huh? Look, I know that you're a big old fancy ad shark and everything, but NASA's not something that you sell with a jingle and a slogan. You do not know who we are.
Yep. Okay. Who's Margaret Hamilton?
Who?
In his speech, Cole used this expression flying billboard, which is a metaphor describing the spaceship as an advertisement space. Liftoff. Liftoff, the moment when a spacecraft leaves the ground. Now, one of my favorites from this episode. Big old fancy ad shark. A slang term meaning an aggressive and successful advertiser. Jingle and a slogan is a catchy tune, jingle, and a short, memorable phrase, slogan, used in advertising. One of the best techniques to improve your pronunciation is shadowing. You can repeat some of the parts after our characters, trying to copy their intonation, and don't forget linking sounds, like in here. Example: does it, the S in does links smoothly with it. Practice saying it as does it, does it. We usually use stress and intonation to emphasize the point. Example: look, this isn't Madison Avenue. Practice using contractions to sound more natural and fluent. Example: I wanna, want to, you're, you are. So, in today's lesson, we covered over a dozen new words and phrases, practiced your pronunciation, and highlighted a few grammar points. Do you want more of easy and interesting English video lessons? Then hit that subscribe button down below and follow for more. Now it's time to practice. I've prepared for you an interactive vocabulary set on Quizlet with over 100 words and phrases from the movie. You can use it as before you watch activity to make sure you understand everything watching movie in English. Plus, there is a short follow-up exercise you can do afterwards. If you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel, where you can learn English in a fun and easy way among a group of people who shares the same interests, and get access to interactive bonuses. Thanks for watching. Take care.